Hello, everyone. So, today I wanted to talk about mental health in the realm of organizing. This is a very, very intense topic when it comes to organizing, but I'm just going to briefly discuss some things. Um, of course, when we think of organizing projects and mental health, we often are thinking about hoarding situations. Um, but that's not the only case that mental health can come into play in organizing. So, in many cases, people feel a lot of anxiety when they see a cluttered space, whether it is their own space or someone else's. There's often just too much visual stimulation, like too many things to look at, and it can cause feelings of overwhelm and exhaustion, as well as feelings of worthlessness. And if you're in your own home and your space gives you feelings like that all of the time, it really starts to wear on you, and it can really cause or exacerbate pre-existing mental health problems. Um, and it also, I feel like that feeling of worthlessness is just really, really sad. And most people think that they should automatically be able to keep their house tidy and organized, even if they're working two jobs and have kids running around or while battling like depression and mental health problems. It's something that people feel should just be an innate skill that they are born with. Um, it's not something that's innately ingrained in most people. It's something that is taught and learned. And if your parents were really good at being organized, you will probably be more likely to be prone to be that way. And then the opposite is true as well. If you grew up in a household that had a lot of clutter or any hoarding issues and that sort of thing, it's more likely that you will have those tendencies because you grew up in that environment and that was sort of the norm for you. Stressful and traumatic situations can often cause people to sort of gather clutter around themselves as a way to cope or as a way to have control over something. Um, but you can learn to get yourself organized. It's not like you're predetermined to live the way that you are right now. You are always able to learn and unlearn those ways that you were sort of raised to keep your house tidy or not. Um, it can take a lot of work and a lot of relearning or unlearning. But I really think that there's hope for everyone, as long as they have someone with enough patience to help them in that process. This is not often the best role for a friend or a family member because they can often be more judgmental. So I really think it needs to be someone who's impartial and professional. And I think for the process to work, there needs to be a lot of empathy, creativity, and patience. Um, and yeah, if you know someone who has the tendency to gather things around them or to hoard, it needs to be that person that reaches out for professional help. It can't be you onboarding a professional on their behalf because that can really lead to just more feelings of worthlessness and anxiety, distrust, and resentment. And you really need their consent in order to get them the help that they need and have it actually be effective for them. They need to come to that realization by themselves that they want to live a better and healthier life. I also just wanted to give you a few quick tips on decluttering if you find that that mental block is really what makes you struggle with keeping yourself organized. Um, so before you start, you really want to determine what your goals and your priorities are. Like, are you doing this for someone else? Are you doing it for yourself? Um, are you just wanting your space to be completely cleared out? Are you wanting to only have things that you absolutely love? Like, you have to determine what those goals and priorities are at the start, and maybe even write them down and have them on a sticky note just to be able to refer back to it whenever you need to, whenever you're getting discouraged. And then just think about how your items are serving you as you're going through and decluttering your items. Look at each one and decide, is this item hindering my life and my goals, or is it making it better somehow? You also want to think about your space. Are you effectively able to function in your space and move around easily? Are you able to find things that you need without having to pull out 10 other things? So yeah, just thinking about those things and determining where changes need to be made is a really great start in the decluttering process. Um, but yeah, just definitely keep those goals and priorities in the back of your mind when you're doing it, because that can really help you stay on track and keep you motivated and going forward. I hope this helped, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.